Greetings everyone, this time we have Uncharted 4. Now this one is going to be a little bit more detailed, so I will compare quality and performance between FSR, DLSS and native resolution. Now for first comparison I am trying to show you a few artifacts that you might get, so take a close look at those leaves. Also keep in mind that with DLSS it's not always there. For some reason those artifacts are at random, it seems. So sometimes you see those from those leaves and sometimes you don't. Now for the second test you can see the character blurriness that I have seen, and also take a look at the lamp on the right side. I hope you will able to see the difference in YouTube because of compression. Now for the third test I wanted to show you that the FSR implementation is not flawless either. So take a look at those leaf artifacts that I showed previously, but from different angle. This also applies to characters as well. And for the next text we have image stability in transparent objects. So take a look at this lantern. The main thing that you notice is that the FSR is the most stable of them all. Also, just so you're wondering, there shouldn't be any sparkling effects like on DLSS with 0 sharpening or 50 sharpening. And for the last test, I just wanted to show you how it looks in motion. I slowed down the footage at 25%. So in this case the FSR looks the best and DLSS looks the worst. So as I'm done with the comparison, I can say that none of those upscaling techniques are better than the other. Each of them have disadvantages and advantages. For some reason in this game only, I don't know, at least that was my experience, in this game DLSS is very blurry. So if you disable sharpness all the way down to 0, it will be way more blurry than in other games, and if you put it to 50% even, it will be way over sharpened. So yeah, in other games usually it's just no-brainer, just enable DLSS, disable sharpness, and it will be very good experience and visual quality. Of course it will have some kind of blurriness, but not in this level as in this game. Also, I forgot to mention that there is no difference in performance between DLSS and FSR. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm very sensitive to sharpness levels. I don't know, it looks very distracting for me and very noticeable. So I always try to minimize that as much as possible. Because I have 3090, I can get to native resolution at 60 FPS in most areas, but if anyone is struggling with FPS, I could recommend either of those, FSR or DLSS. For me personally, I would go to FSR, but it also have noticeable artifacts from characters, leaves and other moving objects. It might be distracting, but it's not as distracting as sharpening effects caused in DLSS. Now you might ask, well, why you don't just disable sharpness slider for DLSS? Well, for some reason it is very blurry, but in some areas, especially character clearness, looks almost like DLSS 1.0, which is just terrible, at least in my opinion. So for this case, if you can run native, but if you are very sensitive to sharpness like me, just use FSR. And of course, if you have DLSS, you can try DLSS yourself, but I wouldn't recommend in this game. So yeah, for the most part, this is what I wanted to say and wanted to show. The DLSS is very disappointing in this game, at least for me. And FSR is actually very impressive, I have to say. So yeah, as always, I'm leaving you with the gameplay. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.
Bingo. Now we're in business. Here we go. Looks like I can slide down there. Look on that post. Probably. Wait till Sam hears about this. Onward and upward. Come on. Gotta watch that first step. Down we go. Huh. Now. Whoa! Oh man, Sam is missing out. Careful. One more time. Yeah, let's see Rafe do that. There goes my shoulder. There's Vargas. I want a cut. I want in. I'll give you in. Oh, crap. No. Whoa! Made it. Now we're talking.
You made it. What'd you find? Greg? What?
Place was picked clean.